things that we need to do to kind of set the table for you. Number one, this is a numbered break. All right, each player has a number, responsibility. Your point guard right through your post players. It's also a sideline break. It must be run either up the right or left sideline. It does not matter. It should be run the same whether the ball is made or missed. Okay, the first thing we're going to take a look at now is the lane responsibilities of each player. And once we get to our lane responsibilities, I will break down each player and which number as they get into their spots. All right, let's take a look at the primary, secondary pass option break. Ball's rebounded. We're taking out the right side of the floor this time, and we freeze it right there. All right, let's take a look now at some of the positions that we're looking at on the floor. The person with the ball is your point guard, your number one man. He has the ball. He decides to take it up either the right or left side, depending on which side the ball is on. It does not matter. You run the same options both sides. He should bring it down the middle of the lane on the right side. For us, there's a nice black line here that gives him kind of a center guide to go on, but it should be somewhere between the lane line and the out-of-bounds line. Doesn't need to be right up against the sideline, even though we call it a sideline break. Okay? The two-man runs the right side of the floor all the time. The two-man must run the right side of the floor. Your three-man will run the left side of the floor every time. Must run the left side, three-man. Four and five-man are interchangeable. Whoever gets the rebound, the other post player runs down the middle of the floor as quickly as he can. The other post player will trail the play opposite side of the point guard. Okay? It's important that when they run to their positions, the two and three man must not get too low on the end line. They should be above the block, probably 2 or 3 feet above the block, so they have the opportunity to drive baseline or to the middle. We'll show this later on in the tape when we break down our drills, why it's important that they do not get too deep in the corner. It's important that each time that they get to that position and get in a triple threat in a ready position to catch and shoot the basketball. First option we take a look at is getting the ball down the floor for a layup with a streaking four-man down the middle of the court. Okay? We're going to start on a free throw. Made or missed. We run the right side. We get the ball up the floor to the streaking four-man for a layup. It's important that that post player get out and run hard, and we get the ball down the floor as quickly as we can to him. Now, there's a couple ways he can get that. The one way we just showed you now, or the other is from the two-man. But also, as I mentioned earlier, we can get the basketball down the floor for a quick three. This is not a bad opportunity now to shoot a three in transition. It's the best time to rebound a three. The floor is spread out. You've got players that are crashing the boards from both sides. So let's look at getting the ball up the floor, watching the players run to their lanes, the correct lane recognition, and getting a quick three-point shot. Let's see if we get rebound position. Ball's missed, turn, get it up the floor for a quick three. The four-man's got good rebound position on the backside. The five-man is now trailing the play for another rebound. Okay? Again, giving your players a green light to shoot that three-point shot once in a while. Obviously, hoping to let your better shooters take that shot more times than not. It's a good opportunity. Plus, when they know they have that green light, they're going to run harder in the primary break. And it's going to give the rest of this offense a great chance for scoring opportunities. Let's look at another opportunity to get the ball to the four-man. And we're going to get it up quickly to the two for the three. If he's not there, if the two-man does not have a three-point shot, he's going to look to dump it in quickly to the four-man if it's there. It's really the only post-up opportunity we'll look at in a primary break option. Very quickly, if he's open. Rebound. Okay, we're going to push up the right side of the floor this time. And a quick dump into the post. All right, let's freeze it right there. Let's get back to our half-court positions. Let's get you right here, right there. Okay? Now, it's important to note that normally, and as we talk about the offense later, when the ball is in flight to the corner, our post player is supposed to clear out and get to the opposite side block. He does have the option, however, in the primary break, when it's early on, when you're pushing it and you're looking like you have a layup opportunity, he can, if he decides when the ball is thrown, if he feels he has a post-up opportunity, to seal his defender in the lane here and get the ball in the post for a quick pass. If that's not an option, he is going to clear out to the opposite block. But that is a quick hitter that we can look to get him in the middle. And that really ends our primary break options. Now we're going to take a sideline break all the way through with the point guard making a decision to enter the ball to the wing, which will start our first series of offensive opportunities. Again, this offense is predicated by the point guard deciding who to pass the ball to. If he passes it to the corner, if he passes it to the trailer, if he skips the ball, he has options available to him. Wherever he passes the ball, we will run a certain set of offensive attack systems. This is our first option with the pass going to the corner. The player takes it out, clears himself. Now we run motion at the end. We run motion offense at the end for a quick shot. Now, that is our first option, the pass to the corner. Now, I know it looks like a lot of action going on there, a lot of teaching. We're about to take you through the breakdown drills and the breakdown steps into getting each scoring opportunity. And we'll take you through it step by step. There will be times in the game where they will try to deny the point guard the basketball, and even though the effort is there by the opposing team to try to do this, it's still something that's very difficult to do. Very tough sometimes to find the point guard when a shot is taken. It's just not going to happen as often as you would think. But the times that it does happen, for example, if you can't get the ball out right away, if you can't get it in as a bobble on the rebound or whatever the situation, and they happen to deny your point guard, we do have a counter built in to try and help you get the ball to the point guard. All right? And it's important as a coach that you really drill this breakdown so they know in their condition when that point guard is denied that they can quickly go to this option. Okay? And again, with all your breakdown drills, really try and make a point to your players how important it is that they get that rebound and get it to the point guard and get down the floor as quickly as possible. Can't stress to you enough how important that is, that you really work at finding the point guard and getting the ball down the floor. All right, now we're going to look at what it looks like, first of all, as a whole when the point guard is denied, and then we will break it down and let you know what we did. Okay? All right, takes it in, the point guard's denied, we bring our four-man back, we take it up the floor. And now we run our options from the point guard's entry to the corner, which we'll break down in a minute. Now we run motion at the end. A lot of screens, picking, movement. All right, let's break down now. Let's break down and take a look what happens when the point guard's denied, what we just showed you. Let's get back into our positions, take the ball out of bounds. Now the ball went in the basket. We took it out of bounds. Take it out. Now your players are running to their positions. Again, your three-man is running his lane to the left. Your two-man is running his lane. It's the postman, the opposite postman, who does not take it out. It's his job to take a look over his shoulder and see if they are trying to deny the point guard the ball. Okay? The point guard breaks out here and is denied. He has to recognize that and come back to the opposite lane line. He will then, the post player will then run the baseline, make the entry pass, and now we'll try to reverse the ball to the point guard that way, making it much easier to get it in. And we're up the floor with the same rules and responsibility the rest of the way.